Hello, kindergarten friends, and welcome to another day of kindergarten. That went much smoother in my head. Welcome, good morning, hello, hey there, hi there, ho there. I'm so glad that you're here, ready to join us, tune in, and follow along for the start of today's activities. This week we're talking about apples. So that's our theme of the week. So I have an apple story ready for you, and then we will get started on our apple activities. Okay, so today's story is called Apples for Everyone by Jill Esbaum. So the title is the name of the book, and it tells us what the story's about. Sometimes I think I'm seeing things. So our book, if we put our thinking caps on one time, must be about apples. That's right. And it says by Jill Esbaum. So she is looks like the author, possibly the illustrator. But wait a second. Does this look like something that someone drew? No, it looks like somebody took pictures using their camera, so they're photographs. So she's the author and the photographer. Is that, ooh, just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. Whoops. Because that means that she, took these pictures of these beautiful, succulent apples. They look so delish. Totes delish. Okay, apples. Seen any apples lately? Oh, and we can talk about how this is, because they're photographs, that makes it a nonfiction story, because it's something that could happen in real life, possibly did happen in real life, whereas a fiction story would be fantasy, fake, things that have not happened, right? Yeah. Look at that silly goober, a goofy goober putting apples on her eyes. Oh my goodness. Early each year in orchards and backyards, apple trees bloom. Drawn by the sweet smell, bees buzz from blossom to blossom. As time passes, petals flutter to the grass and fuzzy bumps appear. Slowly, the baby apples grow bigger, turning all shades of red, a glowing green, or a cheerful yellow. So here's like an apple orchard. There's the bees buzzing around, and then on this side we can see, remember we talked about how like the branches will bloom leaves and then flowers, and those flowers turn into, look at little baby apples. And there's a green apple. Apples might have golden specks or snazzy stripes, be round as a ball or tall and lumpy bottomed. So some apples, they could have speckles, or they could be a little bit striped, or have lumpy bottoms. That's interesting. Limbs droop heavy with ripe fruit. Some apples thud to the ground and then rot and become food for the growing tree. So sometimes when the apples don't get picked, they fall to the ground and then they start to rot, which is like not good for us, but like good for the environment, because it has nutrients to help feed the trees so that they can keep growing and growing. At last, it's fall, harvest time, and fresh apples are everywhere. Grocery stores, farmers markets, roadside stands. You might even climb a ladder to pick your own. Your teeth sink in and crunch. Tart sweet juice dribbles down your chin. So there's a grocery store, like a farm or a roadside market stand. There's climbing and picking your own apples. There's mostly eaten apple. people bob for apples at Halloween parties, that's probably not a good idea right now. I do not recommend. Or dip them into melted caramel for a sweet, gooey treat. That's one of my favorites. I love apples with caramel. Apples may be baked into pies. Oh, also so delicious. And cinnamony desserts or added to a yummy Thanksgiving stuffing. Oh my goodness. This is just making me so hungry. Have you tried apples like that? Have you tried apple pie or caramel apple or apples in your Thanksgiving stuffing? Let me know in the comments below. Some are cooked into thick apple juice. Some are cooked into thick applesauce or crushed to make juice. On a chilly night, a steaming mug of tangy cider chases away goosebumps. And we talked about how we use this machine, or they use this machine to make apple juice or apple cider. Right? Oh, I may have skipped a page. I tend to do that. Nope. Apple trees have been growing in America for hundreds of years, since colonists brought pips or apple seeds from England. Those are some apple orchards, it looks like. So one day there'll be big apple trees. When most of America was still unsettled, a pioneer named John Chapman spent his summers hiking through the wilderness, planting apple seeds wherever he went. His nickname was Johnny Appleseed. Dun dun dun, which you will hear more about in our epic stories this week. An apple's seeds lie in its core. Cut an apple crosswise. Oops, I didn't show you this picture. I am so terribly sorry. There he is, good old Johnny Appleseed. With just some seeds around him. Okay. Now we're ready. An apple's seeds lie in its core. Cut an apple crosswise and you'll see the shape of a star. Each of the star pockets has 1 or 2 seeds sleeping inside. Have you ever done that? Have you ever cut an apple so that the center makes a star? Americans eat more apples than any other fruit. Fun fact. There she is eating her apple. That apple looks delicious. There are many flavors to choose from, with names like Fiji, Gala, Granny Smith, Honeycrisp, Jonathan, Macintosh, Pink Lady, and Red Delicious. Those are just some of the many different apples that there are. Have you found your favorite? Do you like red apples, yellow apples, or green apples? Maybe you could do an apple taste testing at your house. Maybe. Love at first bite. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Interesting. All right, what a great story about apples. I learned so much. There's different kinds and names and shapes, colors, patterns. They grow in different places. We even touched a little on Johnny Appleseed. So we're gonna get out our, oh my gosh. I can't talk right now. I'm so sorry. We're gonna get out our Kinder Mail, just like this, and we're gonna work on this paper on top. So go ahead and get that out for me, please, if you would. Okay, because we are going to, it says color the apple to match your favorite apple and write about it. So you color the apple. Do you like red apples, yellow apples, or green apples? You're gonna color the apple, the color that is your favorite. Then you're gonna trace my favorite apple is, and then write the color. Whew, I'm too tired today. And then on the back, we're gonna make a brace map. Show me this. This is a brace map. Because when we do this is, remember, I know it's hard to see, but if we do this, it's like a bubble map. When we do this, it's a circle map. When we do, I know you can't see, but when we do this on both sides, it's a tree map. And then when we do this, it's a brace map, right? Oh, and flow map, I forgot that one. Like so hard because you can't see me on the full screen. So we're doing a brace map. And that is what makes an apple. So this is the picture of the apple, and then here are the parts of the apple: the leaf, the stem, and the apple. Right? So that one's nice and easy. This should be very simple. This should just take you a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the parts of an apple and trace and color and do my fancy schmancy time lapse. And then y'all can get started on your work, okay? Or you know what? I mean, I feel like you guys you're capable of doing this, right? It's okay. I'll go ahead and do it just so you can see what I'm looking for, okay? So I'll see you in just a minute. Here we go. Close to no time at all. So I know that I'm a teacher and I'm the adult and I've done this before, but it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon apple squeezy. Okay, my favorite apple is red. It's a red apple. If we must get into details, I like the Gala and Honey Crisp. They just have a nice little sweetness there. And then, so yeah, I colored my apple red. I traced the words. I wrote the color. All you have to do is write the color, red, green, or yellow. And then on the back, I drew my apple and then used my brace map to do the rest. Leaf, stem, apple. And then that's it. So my job is to identify my favorite apple. And parts of an apple using a brace map. That's it. Can you do your job? Yes, you can. Because you're going to work hard. You're going to not give up and try your best, and you are going to be nice and kind, right? That's right. So you can go ahead and get started with your assignment. Enjoy. I can't wait to see it on Seesaw. You could even record me a video telling me all about it. I would love that. Okay? Okay. Enjoy, and I will see you soon. Bye.